Hey guys, this is John. Welcome to another Using the Clock as a Weapon video. I'm playing NM FlapjackPalmdale 2575. Took a little while to get a game here, but glad we're up and running. It is Friday night. It's very rainy. I have not played much chess recently. I've been diligently working on my Scandinavian course. Past couple weeks, I've really been putting overtime into making that a good product. So I'm still probably a couple months away from releasing it, but it's getting close, guys. I'm getting excited. So we're playing a Scandinavian here. And as always, we're playing 5 games today. That's how it works in using the clock as a weapon. Let's play bishop b4. I think white should go back to d2 now, which is a bit of a concession given that they just played bishop f4. But any other move is going to get white in trouble, like queen d2 runs into knight e4. So good little lead on the clock here for me. I think white's trying to get creative, thinking if they can do something other than this, but I think they just got to play it. But I hope everyone's doing well out there. Hope you're happy, healthy, gaining lots of rating points, or at least learning a lot. Even better. Even better than gaining rating points. Wow, white is really going in the tank here. And this is the name of the series, using the clock as a weapon. I will not hesitate to flag my opponent. 3-0 blitz. There's no increment, folks. So white has the bishop here. This is not at all an uncommon outcome out of a Scandinavian. Black has a very solid position, though. And this bishop is kind of ineffective for white on the c3 square. So I'm just going to play this patiently. Yeah, let's, I could take that and play like knight e4. Take knight e4, bishop d4, c5. That's definitely tempting. I think I will go for that. So I'm trying to sever the connection between their bishop and pawn, and also that queen and the pawn on e5. And mostly just get white to continue thinking. b4, I can play c5. Yeah, hit the bishop. And I don't know, looks like white's going to have to get creative here. Maybe bishop d3 or something. Doesn't look the greatest for white, but they might have to do something like that to challenge the knight. If bishop c3, yeah, white does play bishop c3. I was just thinking that. I think I'm very happy to take and play queen a5. Let's do it. Yeah, target these pawns. We're not going to give up control of the file yet. Can probably pre-move this one. And it's nice that I played this h6 move. That provides a handy out for me. Okay, so c2's hanging. a3's hanging as well. Could just play b6. A lot of different good-looking moves here. I think I'm going to take this one. I want to see if I can force white to capture. Okay, rook d6 makes sense. Maybe pull my bishop back at this point. Nah, but then rook d1. b5 also makes some sense, I think. Let's go b5. I just don't want to slow down too much here. I like this move. Hits the bishop. Also prevents queen takes b7. Maybe I work up to queen takes a3. I can probably think about that pretty soon. Bishop d3. So if queen c3, there's bishop h7. That's no good for me. Could just take... Rook takes d6 also. It's a good try for white. Yeah, it's a clever move. Okay, so let's take it. c4. Take. Queen takes a3. Okay, I'm just going to take and play this. Again, I hate to really spend time, but I want to neutralize that pawn. Okay, let's take this now. b4. b4, queen takes c3, something like that. b4, queen d6, though. Okay, let's just go here. We're going to get stacked up against the d pawn and then push. Probably push again. I'm okay with trading off white's d pawn for my b/c pawn. Their A pawn. Just going to keep pushing this. If I get to just a one pawn up situation, I think it's fine. I think I can take here now. And if rook a1, I have queen d1 check. That's really nice. Yeah, take, and then the pawn promotes. No perpetual here. Just guard this. Could have also given a check, but this is going to win. Check. Let's go here. All right. Chalk that one up. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I paused a little bit when I was deciding which pawn to take and whatnot, but on the whole, I like how I played that. Let's queue up another game. We're getting right into it. Norilsk. 2706. Okay, so I have the black pieces again. Let's play another Scandi. Of course, when you're working on an opening, when you've been thinking about an opening extensively for months and months, you're going to want to play it. Yeah, so bishop e3. I think the move is e5 here. Wait, did not go c4 though. Yeah, now they play this. Okay, let's give the check. Yeah, this is a line I haven't faced much, but I've written about extensively. I believe the move is queen a6 here, but the line is rather odd. So yeah, let's go queen a6. You don't play queen b6. I've made that mistake before. You can also play bishop b4, by the way. That looks more natural. But for the sake of using the clock as a weapon, I can't get into a theoretical discussion because obviously I would use a lot of time and I'd probably end up confusing myself. Yeah, so white can play c5 here. That's the critical move, actually. Whereupon I will play bishop takes f3, g takes f3, and then b5. Okay, they choose this one. So we're going to take, go here. Yeah, and now I think the move is queen g6. Let's swing over. This threatens knight c2. Yeah, so if I go here, white can perpetual my queen with bishop h5. So I'm going to do this now and try to play for a little more. I think knight f6 is maybe a move I analyzed as well. Yeah. Okay, let's just take and play a6. Just continue developing. So opposite side castling, both sides have some aggressively placed pawns. Let's see what happens. I like the fact that I have both these options available, but I don't want to commit to one yet. F4, E4, hard to say. I mean, maybe I play my bishop out first. Bishop B4 or something. Maybe queen G4. Okay, white is proposing a queen trade. Interesting. Could definitely play f4, but I don't know if I want to stagger my pawns like that. Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's play it this way. Okay, g5 or bishop c5, bishop d4, something like that. Let's start with bishop c5. That looks natural. We'll send this in here. Yeah, 94 makes sense. Like this, just guard the g5 square, possibly a prelude to doubling. Pawn g5 as well. I like the look of this. Seems kind of scary for white in the h file. I think they got to eliminate my dark square bishop. They got to play something like bishop c3 fairly soon. But if they play it now, take... I think I can win an exchange. Take bishop takes d4, knight d2. Yeah, I'll go for it. They can take on e5. Okay, they actually take with the bishop. I thought they might take with the rook. I think they should have taken with the rook, because now my rook gets to e8. Oh, but I dropped this pawn. Foolish of me. Okay, not a disaster, though. Got a couple moves here. g4, f3. Interesting moment. have an idea. I'm going to go here. King F1. I'll play G4. Okay, they take. Yeah, let's go here. Defend like this. I don't know who's better here. I would imagine I am. But let's see. White's got to undouble their pawns somehow. Let's challenge that pawn. They take, okay. Not sure I should shatter my structure like this, but it was played. Okay, I'm down on the clock. I need to speed up. Not sure what's happening here. Hard position to assess. And the clock is going to tell the tale, isn't it? I blew it. Rook F4, Bishop B8. Yikes. All right, I'll just see if they play it. Yeah. That was a tough one because I was definitely pressing there. It's off for a rematch. Oh, I guess they're playing. Yeah, tough one. I think I just needed to suck it up and play King E6 here. Oh, which I did. Wait. I think I need to play King takes F6 here, but at this point, I don't know. I might be blowing it. Engine still says draw, but I thought something like this could get away from me with these pawns. Yeah. Definitely misplayed that middle game. I missed that this pawn on G7 was hanging. I don't even know if I should defend it. Rook E8 is a move the engine gives, but I don't know. Good defense by white. I guess in a classical game, I had Rook E1, Rook E1, King D4, Rook E2. In a classical game, I really would have enjoyed trying to press from here, but it got away from me. Okay, let's play another game. Down goes the Scandi, but that wasn't the fault of the Scandi. I can tell you that. That last, I get black again. I mean, this is not rigged. I swear, this is not me doing this for Scandi content. This is the algo just giving me 3 blacks in a row and white playing E4 every time. Okay, so this is the Lionheart Gambit, also known as the Mises Gambit. Yeah, let's play A6. Okay, E6, or A4 rather. I think that's not the most accurate move. So let's play like this. If knight E5, I want to go knight C6. But for now, let's just get castled. Yeah, and rook D8 or C5. Maybe just knight C6 right away. I think I go knight C6. Because A4, although it stops B5, black's usually not interested in playing B5 that early. Sometimes people play A4 in the hopes of going bishop A3 at some stage with the pawn not on A2. Like rook B3, bishop A3, but looks a little misplaced. Okay. Yeah, let's go B6. Now, I think it's critical for white to play D5. If white doesn't go D5 here, I feel like they're not going to have much compensation at all. Yep, and they do play that. And let me think. I have knight A5 if I want. Let's play knight A5. Yep. And now, maybe I just take everything and play bishop B7 at the end. Let's do it. So take, bishop takes bishop B7. I don't think white can really hurt me there. I'm trying to just consolidate the extra pawn. Maybe white will take with the queen, but queen takes, I feel like bishop B7 anyways, actually. I think I can still go here. Looks good. Yeah, let's do it. Because these are all defended. Knight's defending the bishop backwards. I think white's going to play like queen F5 or something. Queen G6. Yeah, try to keep pieces on board. Let's see. Maybe come over. I'm really clustering up. Queen g6, I think, is the move I want to play next, if given the chance. Doing okay on the clock. Not bad at all. Take a sip of decaf coffee. This is 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, so white's trying to keep this going. Looks like a good move. Ooh, because, yeah, I can't move the bishop, can I? Yikes. H6 maybe? H6 rook d1, though. But okay, I can still flee. I think I got to do this. Rook d1, queen a3 or something? This is going to get weird. I think I can keep things together, but it looks... Man, it looks precarious. It's also rook e3. Oh, I have bishop takes f3 as well I should look at. Rook d7. Rook d7. Okay, bishop f3 is very tempting here, but I don't know if I want to quite cash in like that yet. Or simplify, I should say. I do not know. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to let them go take that rook on f8. So I think it's just the easiest way to defend for me. Bishop takes e7, queen takes c2, bishop takes f8, rook takes f8. I don't know. That's... I guess they double the rooks there, but at least they're thinking. Got to take. Take, rook e7, I think is critical. Knight e5. Whoa. What is this? I am confused. I don't know. I'm just going to attack their rook. Yeah, it probably didn't help me much, did it? Okay, check. All right, I'm just going to take and play, I don't know, bishop d5. Yeah, now that definitely didn't help because they can swing their rook over. Yeah. Try to guard this. Okay, I'm fighting for my life here. Still, anything can happen, I think, though. Queen f4, maybe? I get the chance. Knight g6, what is this? Okay. I'm gonna go knight f4. Oh my. I'm getting immortalized. That's a really nice move. That's really nice. Okay. We gotta let the opponent demonstrate the checkmate. Okay, I got blitz there. That was nice. I'm not sure how I should defend that though. Like right here? Yeah, it says white has compensation. So knight takes d5, queen takes d5. Okay, bishop e6 is a move I thought about. I kind of dismissed it though. It's similar to bishop b7 because bishop e6, I just didn't like that after this white gets to cash in like so. But yeah, I guess after queen h5, it's not any better for me unless I play really precisely, like engine's showing 2/10 of a pawn, and this is a weak, shallow engine, remember? We could change our settings, but... Okay, so I should have played queen c5. Why didn't I play queen c5? I thought maybe rook e5, but maybe queen c5, rook e5, queen takes c2. I was actually pretty surprised by some of these decisions, but yeah, like knight e5. Apparently not good, but it had a nice effect in the end for white. I thought they would just take, and indeed, that looks like the line the computer likes best. Oh, and then rook e8. That's nasty. Rook e8 take. Yeah, I think my queen's a little too far away from my king here. So, fair play to my opponent. That was a nice attack. And there's probably no defense at this point. Yeah, too many pieces around my king here. Knight g6. Not necessarily needed, but really nice move. Because if I take, yeah, I guess they can even play rook takes g7. Because everything happens with check. Okay, good game. Well, we've had some entertaining ones. Let's get back in here. Finally, the white pieces. Okay, let's play d4. Delhi player. I didn't mind that, though, playing Scandi 3 times. Okay, guess not. Guess they don't want to play. So yeah, that Lionheart Gambit, you know, one thing that's nice, practically speaking, about the Scandinavian, among many things, is that there's actually not that many gambits white can throw at you, especially ones that are any good. So the Lionheart Gambit, that opening we saw in the last game, I do think for blitz, rapid chess, like white can drum up some compensation sometimes, but theoretically, like probably the best white gets is maybe equality. They might be slightly worse. So I'm never that upset to face it, but as you just saw, it can produce quite interesting games. All right, so let's try to get back on track here. 27-22 playing this NM. All right, Black's spending a lot of time. These are all standard moves, so I don't know why Black's spending all this time. Yeah, this is, I think, kind of a modern way of playing this. Okay, I'll play knight b3. I think they go bishop b4 here. I really don't know this theory that well, so we're just going to have to roll with it and try to do our best. Play bishop f4. Yeah, white has the 2 bishops. Black has the isolated pawn on d5, but I have this isolated pawn myself. I don't know. Let's just go here. Maybe try to play for c4 at some stage. Imagine bishop g4 makes sense. Develop and attack the pawn on e2. You just got to play natural moves in blitz. And the faster the base time control, the more true that is. Just natural moves, natural moves. Always. Okay, I'm really thinking about this c4 move, speaking of natural moves. I like the look of it. Let's go. Because I want to get rid of this pawn. At some stage, even if I have to trade it for the d5 pawn, I like opening up the 2 bishops. Bishop e4. Could play f3, but that looks kind of gross. So let's play bishop f1. This might also look a little gross, but I want to keep this bishop pair. Maybe try for knight c5, but they just blocked that. Could play pawn c5. Let's try it. On c5. If they want to go b5, at least I can claim that this c pawn is now potentially threatening. And I've got a 30-second lead on that clock. Let's put the pressure on. Ooh, they do play b5. All right. I feel like I should bring the knight in now. Attack that pawn on b5, threaten to trade. I don't think I want to allow knight e5. So let's just play queen d4. Centralize. Now, as far as the plan from here, I'm not quite so sure. But let's suppress their counterplay and then see. Bishop e5, maybe? That doesn't do much. I think now might be the time for this move, f3. I need to start building like a light square wall against their bishop. Yeah, let's go. Let's play like this. Attack that knight. Also attach the g-pawn. I think black realizes they're down on the clock, so they're going to try to speed up. I'm definitely happy to take that one. And now maybe bishop h6. Threaten checkmate. Okay, I don't think I want to allow them to trade queens. But what to do? f4, bishop g2, f4. Let's play that way. Yep. Okay. Bring this over. I don't know about leaving their rook on the c file, but I'm trying to play for counterplay against this. Don't really like what I've done the past few moves. But let's keep up the pressure. d3 I take. That time is going to matter. Time edge is going to make a difference. Yeah, now let's step out of this d3 thing. Pin. Try to double up on the file. Black's going to need something in a hurry here. I'm going to step back. I want to meet h4 with queen h2. I think they might be trying to set something up like that. Take. All right. Okay. Well, we didn't really have to prove the win on the board, but we get it on the clock, kind of, because Black panicked there at the end. Let's rematch. I wouldn't mind playing that player again. Pretty close on rating. Yeah, so looked a little bit better for me in the middle game. I think once I got bishop e5 in, and especially when Black allowed me to play bishop takes g7, I feel like I should be quite a bit better at that point. Not quite sure how to finish it off, though. Okay, it doesn't look like they want to play, so let's fire up one more game. Here we go, NM Casablanca. This is the last game of the session. Let's play in English. Let's play c4. Go for fianchetto. Yeah. Okay, I'll play knight f3. I sometimes play the Botvinnik English as well, but let's play it like this. We'll just play this straight up. Interesting. So they're going for like queen c8, maybe? Let's see. Queen c8, bishop h3? Maybe not. Okay, I don't mind this either. Knight d5, potentially. e4 as well. No, e4 they can take. Let's go knight d5. So there's this interplay on the long diagonal, but knight takes d5 blunders checkmate on g7, so we're not going to see that. Okay, that one. That almost looks like a blunder, but I don't think it is. Just back the queen off. We're just going to see some trades now, like knight c7. No, e6. Okay. That looks slightly weak somehow. But, all right, let's just play knight f4. I don't know, like this pawn now being undefended on d6, at least not having another pawn that can defend it, this should be kind of a weak point. This is a hedgehog-ish structure. Maybe that's what Black's going to claim, but the weakness of this diagonal, yeah, it just looks a little loose for them. But they're going to say, hey, I'm just going to trade pieces with you. Just want to swap. Let's go here. I want to glue that knight to the defense of the pawn, at least for a little bit. Okay, now g5 could be a threat, so I'm going to address that. Bring this over. Okay, e4, knight d4. There's nothing there. Knight d3 looks a little awkward for them. Knight d3, queen h5, I guess. Huh. e4, knight d4, knight d3, queen h5. I take. And they have a check. That's annoying. I'm going to play this anyways. Oh, that's their idea. Oh, I didn't see this move. But I think that's weaker. I get the feeling that is weaker. Now I've got this threat and also maybe knight d3 and then takes. I'm behind on the clock, though. I need to speed it up. How many times have I said that sentence in using the clock as a weapon videos? All right. Keep thinking, Casablanca. Go for it. Feel free to use all your time. It's a tough decision. It's a critical decision. Knight f3, rook e3 is the plan. And then take d6. Oh, but they can actually pivot to d4. It's probably what they're going to do. After all that. Yeah, after all that, they actually do work themselves around there. Knight c6 now. Okay, just play chess. Just play chess. Actually, pre-move that. Interesting. Yeah, this is going to be a time scramble. I think I'm a little bit better now, though. I like what I'm working with here. I like the look of this. I want to get my knight to c3 and pressure that pawn on d6 and also maybe go to b5 at some point. Let's push. Take the file. Okay, I got a tactical idea in mind. This guy's fast. Faster than me. Yeah. I'm getting flagged here. Yeah, too fast. Too fast for me. Maybe someday I can improve my speed. Okay. GG to my opponent. I end with 2 out of 5. Yeah, I think I was working black in that ending, but I panicked. I panicked on the clock. I started noticing stuff too, like black missed knight b2 here. Yeah, I was getting close to a winning position, I think. Right around here, but that's the brutality of no increment blitz. And, you know, we could play faster games, but I think this makes for, or sorry, slower games. This makes for a nice video. It's not overly long. I get my 5 games in, and I'm trying to work on my speed over time too. But yeah, good defense by my opponent. I kind of lost the thread here. If I could get my knight to c5, that would be the real killer thing. But rook e3 was a nice move, and then rook takes e4. Yeah, because I was all ready to play knight e5, but I didn't quite get there because of rook e3. I think without that move, probably I'm doing quite well in this ending. Okay, so kind of some mixed results in this session. Felt like I had good positions, but time got the best of me a little bit. Some attacks. You know, that game in the Lionheart Gambit, that third Scandinavian game where I faced that gambit with b4, that kind of illustrates how important the initiative is and attacking in general. The faster the time control, the more that holds true. So the faster the time control, the more you want to be the one on the attack. The more you want to be the one pressing, because it's just naturally so much easier to attack than it is to defend. If you take a generic position and your king is on the chopping block and your opponent's is not, even if the evaluation is 0.00, technically, it's much better to have the side that's playing to checkmate the enemy king, because the stakes are lower for you and higher for them. So keep that in mind when you're playing blitz. All right, so not my best session. We'll try to get back into it next time on using the clock as a weapon. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback. Bye, guys.